Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial video on how to use the Cleaner app in conjunction with the Captivate app. So you want to make sure you watch the Captivate tutorial video first before you watch this one. So this one is about the Cleaner app, which is available for both Apple and Android devices and users. So you'll be able to find this in either the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. The purpose of this app is to counteract what the Captivate app is doing. So the Captivate app, again, is following hundreds of people for you every day with the intent that, a percentage of those people will follow you back within the next, 72 hours from the time that you do that. But the issue is that Instagram only allows you to follow up to 7,500 people at any given time. So if you're following more than 7,500 people, Instagram will not allow you to follow any more people. So Captivate then becomes useless. So you want to use the Cleaner app to unfollow all those people that Captivate is following for you. So when you launch the Cleaner app, let me take you through this process. Again, you're going to log in. It's going to take you through the process of logging in with your Instagram username and password. So once you log in, this is what you'll see. And we're going to use, again, just two functions here on the bottom to keep it really simple. The following button at the bottom and the settings button at the bottom are the two that we're going to use. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go into the settings tab on the bottom right. And we're going to go back to under account on the top. You'll see again there's your username and then your license type. So just like with Captivate, you're going to want to upgrade to the Pro with Cloud Service feature in order to unlock the ability to run the unfollowing all day long in the cloud without you having to keep the app open, just like with Captivate. So again, there's another $5 to $10 one-time fee, but again, very worth the amount of money that you're spending that one time in order for for the long term, for you to benefit from it in the long term. So what we're going to do is, now that we have that as a Pro with Cloud Service account, we're going to go back to following. And we're going to, you'll see on the bottom right, or towards the bottom right, you'll see the number of people that our account is currently following. So we're currently following 5,896 people. Okay, so Instagram, again, only allows you to follow up to 7,500. So we need to start cleaning this out because it's getting close to the 7,500. So we're going to click Quick Select on the bottom, and we're going to select all. And we're going to click Actions on the top right. And we're going to click Unfollow. And then you'll see the options that it brings up again. So we want to click, just like with Captivate, we want to click on Add to Cloud Queue, not Add to Local Queue. But just be careful and double check which one you're pressing, because for some reason in the Captivate app, Add to Local Queue is first and Add to Cloud Queue is second. But in the Cleaner app here, you notice Cloud Queue is first and Local is second. So it's a little confusing. So just make sure you're clicking on that Add to Cloud Queue button. So we're going to click on that. And the Cleaner app is a little weird. You'll notice here it's not doing anything after we selected that option, but it really is. So you're going to have to give it 10 to 15 seconds for it to do its thing, and then it'll come up with the loading and successfully done. So you'll see here in a few seconds, it's going to, here we go, loading, and then it's added to Cloud Queue. So for whatever reason, it takes some time for it to actually start doing that. So give it 10 to 20 seconds for it to do its thing before you try to fidget with it and realize that it was working the whole time. So once it's added to Cloud Queue, the last thing we're going to do is go to Settings again on the bottom, and we're going to, just like in Captivate, we're going to go down to Cloud Actions, and we're going to check the pending queue to make sure that everybody that we just selected is in here. So you'll see, yeah, there's the 5,800 people. So now Cleaner is going to run all day in the background. And it's going to start unfollowing all these people. Now, it's going to take several days for it to do this. So that's why you don't need to run Cleaner every day. You only need to run it maybe every 3 to 7 days to give not only time for people who you're following through Captivate to actually see that you followed them and click on your profile and choose to follow you back, but you're also, you don't need to run it every day because it takes several days for it to actually clean out what you're selecting. So You don't, again, the Captivate app, you're going to want to run, you can check every day to make sure it's running and you have enough people in the queue. But the Cleaner app, you don't have to run every day, just every 3 to 7 days as you get, up in that following number high enough where you need to clean everything out. So then, of course, again, you want to click on or make sure that the service status on the Cloud Actions is active. If it's inactive, it's either because you have nothing in your pending queue or there was some sort of a interruption in the service. So you just want to click on that and make sure you activate cloud service again to make sure that's staying active. And just check that a couple times a day, make sure it's running properly, and you're good to go. And that's the Cleaner app. So again, you want to use the Cleaner app in conjunction with the Captivate app to help you grow your following on Instagram and generate you new leads for your business. And if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to us and we'll help you out. But it's pretty simple and straightforward with the Captivate and Cleaner apps to help you grow your Instagram.